I am Al Walters of Walters Home Inspection. My first name is actually Aldred, sort of like Alfred without the L. But I have everybody just call me Al because they kind of screw it up all the time. But yeah, I'm 51. I have 5 children. Let's see, I've been doing home inspections now for a little over 9 years. Home inspections mostly for residential properties. Sometimes commercial properties are involved with that, especially if the commercial property has any residential use attached to it. So I basically do home inspections for mostly buyers, sometimes for sellers as well, so they know what they can do to better prepare themselves for the sale of their houses. Well, trust is, especially today in 2013, trust is hard to come by. Trust is, let's see, how can I put it? Trust is something that you have to earn. And once it's earned, it's a good thing to have. It's almost like money in the bank, if you will. That's a pretty good analogy I can put on it, because trust, once it is earned, you can go a long way with it. You can go a long, long way with it. However, by the same token, if you misplace someone's trust, it's hard to gain it back. So when it comes to trust, for me, I try my best to earn someone's trust. And in the process, if, Lord forbid, if I make a mistake or something, or get a date or time wrong with something, I try my best to address it head on, without excuses, and try to regain that trust back. Because again, trust is something that's hard to come by. Exactly that. Better Business Bureau. It's well, for me, the BBB is a stamp of approval. It's like the good people club. We've researched you, we've checked your background, we know that you are trustworthy. Being a member of the Better Business Bureau means exactly that to me. It means that you're somebody that's trustworthy, that you haven't your name haven't been tarnished, but just being a part of the BBB means a lot as far as trustworthy, loyalty, and things like that. Awesome. Oh, that's a real good question. Well, I think it's important because, again, when considering someone's trust, it's easy to lose it. I come from an era where my grandfather, my dad, they shook on it. A handshake closes the deal. It means you're good for it. You're gonna do what you said you're gonna do. And trust is one of those aspects. Trust is saying that I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do. My yes means yes, and my no means no. And that's a trustworthy saying. If you say you're not going to be there, I'm not looking for you. But if you say you're going to be there, I'm looking for you. So how I am behind my closed door when I'm there by myself is the same way that I am if I'm out in the public. So to me, that's strong ethics if you're the same well-rounded person wherever you go. So I think about ethics when I think about that. If you go somewhere, somebody cannot tell me something about you that I haven't already seen myself. And we know in today's world, people are like that. They conjure up stuff, they lie on you and make things rough.
Right.
Well, the business that I am in, home inspection business, inspecting someone's home. If someone is, purchasing a home, $2, $3, $4, $5, $600,000 or whatever the case is. I don't care if it's $20,000. I am going to personally do a home inspection the same for that $20,000 home as I'm going to for that $700,000 home. Well, it goes back to ethics. That's where my ethics are strong in there. But being presented or represented with the BBB, it says, you know, that Al Walters Home Inspection has strong ethics, and that we trust that he's going to do exactly that. You know, he's going to perform the same inspection on that lesser dollar amount home as he will with this higher dollar amount home, and treat the people the same way. And that's, you know, I think that's what the Better Business Bureau represents. I think they represent people that have good business and work ethics. Well, I've gotten a couple calls from people that visit the BBB first. They went to the Better Business Bureau first to see who was out here performing home inspections, and I've done quite a few home inspections that were referrals through the BBB. So that accreditation has helped me gain business. It's helped me gain a certain stature, if you will, and people are looking to the Better Business Bureau for people with good work background, good ethics, and that are trustworthy. Yes, actually, I was going to say no marketing, but yes, it has. Well, when I first joined, I got this pamphlet with stickers and so on, where, you know, of course, it's on my business cards, it's on my brochures, and networking. Oh, absolutely. Even with the party they just had, and I think I've been invited to one that's coming up pretty soon. So, networking, yes, and it's helped me get my name even out there more. Yes, it is. It is. I was a member of a BNI group. It was good for networking, but of course, you know, you're with the same networking group every week. And there's nothing wrong with that, because that networking group have a lot of business outside of that group, which brings the business into that group. Whereas, you know, Better Business Bureau has been holding something, I would dare say every month, some type of opportunity where you can network. And I've been to a couple of them. I haven't been to every one of them. And now since they've got their new building, I think that's going to present more opportunity for networking groups on a monthly basis, or however often they're going to have them. Overall, I think the consumer thoughts of the BBB are good and positive. And I think a lot of people use the BBB to look for either, well, not just not clients, but look for opportunities and look for help. I think there's a lot of consumers that look to the BBB for a help in a lot of different areas. Just the overall opportunity that exists within the BBB, I think is good for the consumer, for the person that joins the BBB as a member, and just for businesses in general.